Winter is officially here in the northern Pocono Mountains, but there's still loads of activities for all to enjoy, like a visit to one of the region's 3 amazing indoor water parks. Kalahari, Great Wolf, and Split Rock resorts all offer fun family festivities year-round. But if the weather outside is frightful, you can always head over with friends or family and slide into some wave riding, boogie boarding, or surfing, and a host of other activities for kids and adults alike. And after a wild, wet adventure, you can pamper yourself with therapy and treatments at one of the region's 8 world-class spas. Or hop a lift at one of our 5 local ski resorts, like Ski Big Bear or Shawnee Mountain. And after heading downhill, you can look forward to some traditional winter activities and festivals, like the snowman building competition or ice skating at Milford's Winter Lights. You can also take in some historic hometown charm at Holly's Winterfest. Whether you're looking for some extreme action or simply a day away, the Lake region has lots to offer. And nothing says winter like a ride on the Stourbridge Line's Santa Express or Winterfest Flyer, where you get to pose with Santa and ride the rails through a winter wonderland. Kids will receive a present from Santa, a holiday-sized souvenir ticket, and a candy cane for riding. All aboard! Wind away your winter woes on a horse-drawn carriage ride while making the most of winter in a scenic small town. And if that's not enough to do for the winter, you can strap on some gear for extreme kayaking, or ice climbing, snowshoe or hiking excursions, ice fishing, ice hockey, get away at one of our 13 family resorts, or one of our winter favorites, eagle watching.
The Upper Delaware is actually a very unique place to see eagles in the wintertime. We have a very large influx of overwintering eagles here between the months of January and February that come from Canada and north of New York. They spend their winters here because the river doesn't freeze solid and they're able to access food. The eagles love fish. That is their favorite food source by far. So that's why they do come down here in the wintertime from the north. My first day out in the field, I stepped out of my car and into one of the blinds, and when I saw an eagle coming, it was really completely amazing. It was chills up my spine, hair on the back of your neck stands up, sort of thing. It was really amazing. It was really amazing. People think that the eagles are back in full numbers and that there's no need to protect them any longer. Unfortunately, that is not the case. The number one threat to eagles is loss of habitat. And just like humans, eagles like to make their nests in a lot of beautiful areas like along the rivers, and that just happens to be where the bald eagles like to nest because of the close access to food. One thing that surprised me to learn that is still impacting eagles quite a bit is lead poisoning. Because of the use of lead ammunition in hunting, with lead bullets, some of that lead is still left out in the field. And the eagles will come along as scavengers and eat that, and we see a number of eagles succumb to lead poisoning. We run eagle watching trips during the months of January and February to try to give people the opportunity to see the bald eagle in their natural environment. While the eagles have returned, there's still a lot of work to be done. Like I said earlier, with the loss of habitat being the number one threat to eagles. The Delaware Highlands Conservancy, our main mission is to protect the natural areas of the Upper Delaware River through conservation easements. Landowners come to us and they have a parcel of land and they would like to see it protected. The contiguous forests, access to the rivers and the farmlands, the preserved farmlands all give habitat for eagles and the other animals that eagles rely on. So by protecting, the environment for all of the wildlife, essentially you are helping the eagles. And we are running a photo workshop bus trip that will leave from Milford. We run 4 eagle watching trips during the months of January and February. Those leave from Lackawaxen. You can find more information about that on our website, www.delawarehighlands.org. This program is run by all volunteers. We have over 60 active volunteers that staff the visitor center and our eagle viewing locations throughout the months of January and February. And this program would not be possible without the help of our very dedicated volunteers.